Good morning, motherfuckers. It's a beautiful day here at Red Hen Racing. We got a bunch of stuff going on. It's a wonderful day for us to both be off work and get some shit done. Let's get to it.
Speed it up, 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 speed it up. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy.
Man, that looks really good. It's amazing what a difference a set of wheels makes. Those belong there. Ain't even done nothing else to it, and it looks 10 times better already. Those were a good choice. Inky 92s are classic. Supra wheels are good, we just gotta go get some tires mounted on them, so let's get that.
346 minutes later.
I asked for white letters and they gave me blue letters.
You're not trying to scrub the blue off of your white letters, are you, to make them white?
Why do they even do this? What does the blue do? Why do you need that? What a pain in the ass. And I don't have any steel wool, which is the thing I've seen people use. I've got this pad and, you know, this is just my life now. I live here scrubbing blue for the rest of my life.
Yeah, now you just have slightly blue white lettering. That's very blue.
You know, somebody painted these calipers red at some point. At least it doesn't have drums in the rear, like some people around here.
I don't know who has drums, but I know who has Inky 92s.
Those are so fucking nice, man. I love those so much.
Don't look at the GTI. Don't look at the GTI.
Oh. Hide your shame.
Hide your shame.
Don't get the GTI in frame. We want people to forget that. Forget that that's there, like we did. What else are we doing today?
I don't know, but you got some dirt on here. You need to go into the car wash.
Bondo dust. I'm addressing these patches down here. We'll get them. It's on the list. This blue is just bothering me too much. We need to swap out the wheels on the Miata. It's not winter anymore, and I'm still on my Blizzaks. Most of the ice has melted. This is about as summer as it gets here. It's like 70 degrees today, isn't it?
I don't even know why I'm wearing a sweater.
Yeah. Weirdo. I'm wearing shorts for some.
It was cold. So what do you think's going on the Miata?
You're up to something.
Yeah?
It's time.
Is it time?
So I bought some new wheels a couple months ago, and I haven't put them on because it's been shit winter weather.
They mostly live in Minnesota.
It's a set of my dream wheels. I've wanted a set for like 20 years. So we finally got some, and I think it's time to throw them on.
What could they be?
I don't think anybody has snuck a peek of them. They've been up here for quite some time, several months now.
But that one was turned inward so that if you did catch a glimpse, you wouldn't be able to notice very easily.
Those are the summer wheels, and it's time to put them on. Let's get it. So since we've got the wheels off on this side anyway, we're going to go ahead and unfuck the sway bar end links that we damaged some of the hardware on installation and haven't been able to torque down properly. We're gonna go ahead and fix that while we're in here. Love these sway bars.
Do you?
Yeah, good stuff. All right, it's rotating the thing, so I need to impact it off. Here we go. See, these threads had a pretty bad time when we were putting them on incorrectly. You'll have that sometimes. So, Carceps was super cool about sending us a replacement. Just gotta swap her out.
What was the problem?
You know, they're probably fine. They've been holding. They kind of have held.
You did a whole autocross on them.
Yeah, I mean, they've been on there a few thousand miles now, so I also do have a weird front end jangle that I didn't have before, so, you know, it could be anything.
Move foot. What are you doing over here?
That cone-shaped piece there was missing. But now it's on there.
What's that you got on your windshield?
These are the import documents for my wheels. The seller, he FaceTimed me for like 20 minutes going around every single wheel and pointing out any slight imperfection. He was very perfectionist about it.
And they look great though.
Let's hit the car wash and then get a better look at them.
later.
You're not tired, are you?
Just a little bit. So now that it's finally decent outside, it's time to get the Blackbird woke up from its winter hibernation. The CB300R started right up, no problem, because it's a pretty new fuel-injected bike, but these old, big carbureted girls, they don't like sitting for the winter. Let's give it a shot, see what we get.
Smells like gas over here.
So, as is a known problem with these things, after just starting and idling them a few times throughout the winter to try to keep them alive, it actually just fouls out the plugs and kills them. So, we gotta get in here and change out the plugs and throw a new air filter in while we're in there, and it's kind of a pain. It's kind of a pain. These spark plugs kind of suck to get to, but...
Oh, come on, man. You know you have nothing better to do than clean carbs.
I'm not taking carbs apart.
You're taking the carbs apart.
I'm not taking these carbs apart. Not about it. Now, the fun part of getting under here and disconnecting the hoses, because this doesn't lift up very much to be able to reach in there and undo. It's a pain in the ass. I need a flathead. Fuel's cut off. Yeah, if you can lift up on that, that would be neat.
People who should not be allowed near duct tape.
You buy a burb. You buy them because they're easy to work on, right?
Yeah. Yeah, super easy. Barely an inconvenience. It's my favorite.
Oh man, that's right up in there too.
Oh, we got movement. Ah, there's one.
A little bit of drippy.
That's okay, it's just gas.
Drip, drip.
All right. How about this other one? All right. Now I gotta get the air box out of the way.
Phillips.
And a 10mm. Go ahead and swap the air filter first, I suppose, while we're right here. Should have grabbed an impact.
How many screws are in there?
Billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions.
Too many. Way too many. They really didn't want this air filter popping out accidentally.
Many, many minutes later.
I guess it's some manner of aftermarket, and this is OEM. These bikes are known to not really like aftermarket air filters. It has a tendency to make them not run quite right, and it wasn't running quite right last summer, so maybe that was the source of our problems. And that would be nice if this just made it run perfectly.
Fixed all of your problems?
Fixed all of my problems.
And then you didn't have to change your spark plugs?
Yeah, we need plugs.
And then you didn't have to, you know, remove the carbs and clean them?
That I'm hoping we can avoid. Not pulling fucking carbs off.
Never say never.
Not once have I ever removed a set of carbs and done a thing to them and put them back, and that thing run better than it did before I fucked with it. Not even once. Ain't doing it. We're not taking the carbs off.
Probably because you didn't clean it right.
Yeah. It's because I didn't do something right. Carbs require delicate hands, and it's not my thing.
You don't have delicate fingies?
Nope. Fingies of chaos.
Beans, you got fingies of chaos?
Oh, potatoes.
There he is.
That's a little guy.
Yep. Put this thing back together. These plugs were a little unhappy. A little bit less than ideal. We also went ahead and removed all the wiring for the heated grips and my phone charger because this is no longer the daily. I just went and slapped a sold sign on something else that we'll be picking up next week. So this is like my dream bike, you know. This is a classic, kind of irreplaceable dream bike for me, so I feel bad dailying it, you know, with the risk of daily wear and tear. I'm still gonna ride it. I'm gonna ride the shit out of it, but for something to put thousands more miles on, we went and grabbed something else. So stay tuned and see what we pick up next week. It's gonna be a good one. Battery's hooked back up, fuel's turned on, and it's just gonna start right up. First try, easy. Good. It's nice.
Eventually.
Still waking up. I think maybe there was fuel still in the lines that got me to the end of the street, but then there was a gap between that and fuel coming from the tank that we just reconnected. Still waking up, but be all right. She's good now. Little problems like that, you know, that cause a vague lapse in reliability. It's the reason that we went and bought a new bike. This one's good, but I don't want to have to rely on it. It's a little old. I love the shit out of it, though. You know what else I love is those fucking Work Meisters. That motherfucker look good. Let's go to the exhaust guy and get a haircut. I hope that the sound of this exhaust carries over on camera. If you didn't catch that episode, I'm now running a set of hooker headers and the HKS Sport axle back exhaust. It can breathe now. Very happy with it.
That guy in the truck was looking at us.
I'll beat his off.
You mean that you're gonna punch his dick repeatedly so many times until eventually that it just falls off?
Yeah. Motherfucker look good. Damn, the wheels get dirty quick though. Yeah, this axle back didn't come with a gasket at all, so it's just bolted tight.
But that looks like a factory gasket there. So that
There wasn't. It had an aftermarket one already on it, and I guess they didn't use one. And this junction here, I think, is leaking too.
okay, I can see a little bit there.
Yeah, it's got the fire ring that goes into the mid pipe.
Yeah.
And the gasket that was there on the stock header just didn't quite fit right. So
I'll see what I can find to make that work.
So we're here getting the exhaust tidied up on the Miata. This is Joe, the owner here.
How you doing?
Does a lot of really good shit for us. If you're in the St. Cloud or Central Minnesota area, come by and check it out. He does all of our exhaust work, and you know, all of our stuff sounds perfect and mint. And this is the guy that makes that happen.
Beautiful. We'll get you all taken care of here.
All right. So now that the burb is squared away, it's running decent, let's make some room and get the Supra in here to revamp the audio in that thing. It's pretty awful. So let's take a look at that. So here in the Supra, we have, ignore the fire extinguisher. I'm not that worried about the oil leak. It's fine. So in here, someone has retrofitted a double-din screen, and it's not the worst. It just doesn't suit the car. It's a little out of place. Got this pretty clean 80s interior, but the head unit's not that bad, but the speakers, well, let me see if you can hear this. At any volume, it's pretty bad. So let's take a look at what we're replacing it with. So here we have Pioneer head unit, little single din. It's a single din, it's not a touch screen, it's about as basic as you can really get anymore. I think it'll look a lot better in there. And for speakers, the Supra uses a pair of 5 1/4 and a pair of 3 1/2 inch. Obviously those are not competition winning sizes. Anytime I'm redoing audio on a vehicle and I just want good value, like I'm not going for top of the line stuff, SKAR audio is my go-to every time. If you've never tried them out, give them a shot next time you need some speakers. They're pretty great for the price. They're really great for the price. The speakers bother me the most. So I'm going to start with speakers. And I have no idea how to take apart where the speakers are in here. I've never taken any of that apart. So we're going to learn together. So as you can see, somebody has been in here before. Let's take a look. So the speaker would have originally mounted somewhere inefficient, and it's apparently the smartest thing to do this PVC pipe. They've got it rigged up on here pretty well. And this is a 4 inch. And I bought 3 1/2 inches because that's what comes in it, so we're gonna see if I can fit my 3 1/2s. Easy enough. 3 1/2 went right in the place of where that 4 inch was. Super easy. Put it back together. So here's what we've got in the back. They're a lot easier to get to. You just pull 2 screws out of this plastic cover and they come right out. So that should be an easy swap. Get them swapped right out. Alright, rear speakers are done, so now we can work on that head unit. The wiring, it's already wired aftermarket. It should be easy to match up colors, so we'll see how it goes.
A few moments later.
I don't know what these are. I've never seen no shit like this in my life. What the fuck is this? What is this? What is this shit? Those are the Lizardman ones. What the fuck? Well, after like an hour of wiring, the head unit works, but it would appear that somehow I have a modern Pioneer head unit that doesn't have Bluetooth.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Finish putting this shit together. Head unit's done. Speakers are done. Pretty fucking disappointed that it doesn't have Bluetooth somehow. I would not have guessed that a new Pioneer head unit at any price point, like literally any of them, especially the compact one that purposefully doesn't have a CD player because it's meant to be digital only, so that's pretty annoying. So I guess that wraps it up for today. Audio's a lot better. Miata's looking pretty damn good on those wheels. Blackbird's running alright, so gotta say it was a productive day.
Thanks for watching the Red Hen Racing channel, where we do installs, reviews, and shenanigans. And if you're into that sort of thing and you'd like to get weekly updates on that sort of stuff, maybe drop a subscribe, a like, comment.
As always, we appreciate you coming by to hang out with us, and we'll see you next time.
Burnout competitions next week, but that's cool.
Cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and
What do we got here?
I just got home with a new bike. It's pretty great. I'm very happy with it. And as is tradition, we already have a stack of parts waiting to go on it.